This cop went on an insane power trip. Basically, the story goes that the cop was parking without his blinker lights on. So the Uber driver decided to honk at him, and turns out he definitely picked the worst car to honk at, because in that car was sitting a police officer with the absolute biggest ego on planet Earth. This dude thinks he's the biggest, baddest cop in town, and he's gonna bring you to justice.
Okay, so stop it with your mouth. Okay. Stop it with your, for what, sir? For what, sir? Okay. Stop it with that bullshit, and realize the 3 vehicle and traffic law violations you committed. Okay. Okay? Do you understand me?
Yes,
I don't know what planet you think you're on right now.
I'm not planning, sir. I'm here.
Planning? I said planet.
I said I'm not
planet.
I'm not any planet.
This sucks.
Sorry about that.
Picked the wrong guy to honk at, obviously.
Pull over 5 feet. Do you understand me? Pull over.
Alright, so that's the wonderful introduction to our protagonist over here, Baldi's Basics. Okay, so what's going on, right? So basically the cop is mad that he got rightfully called out for not putting his blinker on. And because of this, he's going on a power trip. He basically like slams the Uber driver's door, he throws a bunch of his stuff around, and he screams at his face so loud, like this is just relentlessly annoying. And you'll see later that he continuously just berates this guy, and this Uber driver just has to say, okay, because he can't do anything. It's a flippin' cop, right? It's basically some utter scumbag behavior, so much so to the point where the passengers actually start recording this whole interaction because they're like, okay, this is a clear abuse of power, and these good guy passengers decide to help this Uber driver out. Now, usually these days people are recording to get like a viral video or something, but I'm pretty sure this is just to show to Uber or to the management that, hey, this guy wasn't actually in the wrong, and this cop is actually the one who's abusing his power.
I have this on video in case you want to.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much.
In case you need to submit it to someone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, send me your email. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll give you my card.
Thank you so much.
No, that's crazy. That's really inappropriate.
This is abuse of power, obviously.
Because he was there.
No, it's not your fault. Listen, it's not your fault.
Yeah.
It's this guy's just a dick.
Yeah.
To put it mildly. I mean, you shouldn't be slamming your car. Or he shouldn't be slamming your car door. He shouldn't be throwing things around. He doesn't have a right to open your door. Like he's.
I don't think he could have really arrested you. I don't.
You weren't under arrest. I think he's just on a power trip right now.
Yeah.
Because you honked at him.
Because you honked. Because he didn't have a blinker on.
No.
I mean, if you're gonna park, you're supposed to put your blinker on. That's the way this works.
That's why I'm saying.
No, I know.
Yeah, but you know, I would just not say anything.
Don't say anything.
Just
you're gonna
quiet. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. That's it.
Now let me tell you something. The next time you do it again,
okay.
You're getting okay, what? You gonna let me fucking finish?
Sir,
Stop interrupting me.
Okay. Apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, who do you think you're talking to here?
Apparently he's talking to the president here, because dude just thinks he owns the country or something. What the heck, dude? You're a cop. You're supposed to protect the people and enforce the law and keep our streets safe, you know? When people look at a cop, they're supposed to feel safe and secure, not just perpetually terrified they're gonna be a dickhead. I think this goes for every profession, but if you actually have anger management issues, you probably shouldn't be a cop and you should get some therapy first. Not gonna lie, this guy looks like the type of guy to pull out a gun because he lost rock, paper, scissors. You're the type of guy to attempt a drop kick and then just tumble down and somehow blame you. Probably arrest you for looking at him the wrong way. And pointing out the obvious here, but poor Uber driver, man. He's clearly fed up with this guy and he's kind of trying to hide how annoyed at him he is. Admittedly, he's not really doing a pretty good job. You can tell the Uber driver's annoyed, but he would be, obviously. This guy's annoying. I don't think anything gives the right for the officer to start swearing at him like a sailor. Like, this isn't a guy who's got like a bomb or something in the car. Dude just honked at you once, okay? And you got mad, you got called out, alright? Also, another thing I noticed is that the Uber driver is like, you know, looking away as if like the guy is like screaming at him so loud that the sound waves are pushing him. Or the more likely scenario, he probably got some spit in his face, man. Little did you guys know, the real crime here was biological warfare, okay? This Uber driver probably tasted this guy's saliva. You just know this officer was screaming so loud that he probably launched a piece of his jelly donut in the atmosphere. I'm telling you, that's just gonna come back as a meteorite in like 20 years. It's gonna be a jelly donut shower. Gonna keep my mouth open for that one. Okay, I need to shut up.
Sir, I'm not saying nothing.
No, every time I open my mouth, you have something to say. When you're driving up my ass when I'm trying to park the car, and then you have to do something with your hands.
Sir, I just say...
I don't care what you have to say.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
People are allowed to park in this car, park their cars.
Okay.
on the side of the street without your interference.
Okay, sir.
And then your opinion about what's going on.
Okay, sir.
God damn, is it just me or this guy has the most punchable face on the planet? Dude is straight out of a bad movie. He looks like Vin Diesel if he got in a car crash and his family died. No, but really, dude, poor Uber driver. He just has to sit there and take the shit. Just because this guy's a badge, man. He'd be punched in the face without that badge. I don't know what I'd do, dude, if this bald mother flipper was screaming at me. I'd probably picture a Malteser or some shit. I wish I could hear what was actually, like, going on in the Uber driver's head, because he's saying one thing, he's saying like, okay, but in his head, he's probably cursing the shit out of this guy. You think you're lucky stars you had that goddamn badge and uniform on. It just makes you immune to everything, bro. Goddamn. You know, if he didn't have that, he'd be on the pavement fighting for his life right now. This dude would probably get knocked out. How do these people become cops? Is one of the requirements just being a ginormous dickhead?
Okay?
Apologies.
Especially when the person you're doing it to are the police.
Okay, sir. I apologize.
I don't know where you're coming from, or
I'm
where
coming
you
from the
think
Pakistan.
you're appropriate in doing that.
Okay.
It's not the way it works.
Okay, sir.
How long have you been in this country?
Almost 2 years.
Almost how long?
2 years.
2 years. I got news for you, and use this lesson. Remember this in the future. Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
The only reason you're not in handcuffs going to jail and getting summonses in the precinct is because I have things to do.
Okay.
That's the only reason that's not happening.
Oh yeah, what you gotta do, bro? You a busy guy? Obviously, a very important person here, you know, taking 50 minutes out of his day to scream at a random Uber driver. Shame on the Uber driver, honestly. You're distracting him from his drive to the local dickhead convention. Bro's to get back home to his appointment, you know, gotta wax that shiny noggin. You know the best part about this? I know, okay, I can read minds, kind of, right? I know this officer was trying his goddamn best to not be racist in this situation. Bro was like channeling his chakra. He's like, God damn, I'm using every fiber of his being. Just, oh my god, I can't say something racist right now, guys. There's 2 passengers in the backseat. God damn it. I don't know if he like actually knew he was being recorded. I don't know how like obvious they were being with the camera. If you were acting like this while having a camera on you, that's just goddamn ridiculous. But I don't think he was actually aware that he was being recorded. But I'm using my mind-reading powers right now. Dude was fighting back at least 50 demons in his head. He's like, do I just call this guy a slur? Come on, it's gonna be so easy. I can just call this guy a slur, you know? You guys know that, like, Squidward meme, you know, when I'm in a giant a-hole competition and my opponent is this guy?
Because this isn't important enough for me. You're not important enough. Don't ever do that again. Are you a fare?
Yes.
You're a fare.
Yes.
And this guy is taking time out of your day for his vehicle and traffic violations.
Sure.
Thank you. Can you take that plate number, please?
I have his plate.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, bro. You know, the one that was wasting the time was the Uber driver, obviously. It definitely wasn't you know, screaming at this guy for a flippin' half hour. You actual dipshit. You actually thought that the passengers were on your side. Obviously, every single person is just gonna nod their head and agree with whatever you say. You're a flippin' police officer waving around a gun. That is like the one protection you have, the power and security that comes with a badge. Which is what I would say if you still actually had the badge, which he doesn't, okay? This video went viral and he got stripped of his badge and gun. Justice is served. Good job, world. Now click this video or no donuts for you forever.